I heard a crazy story last night, which was so New York, I think you'll love it. And it started with someone saying, you know what I really want to see? The inside of a water tower. And you know what? Hell yeah. Say hi to Riz. Hi, Riz. So the story happened to a friend of mine, and I have no reason to doubt the story I was told, but I don't personally know the person that this happened to. And it happened several years ago. My friend said that he heard about it from the person it happened to like 7 or 8 years ago, and it had happened a few years before that, I believe. So basically, the story goes, this person received a pocket watch as a birthday gift from a friend. Cool gift, right? Kind of specific. But this wasn't any ordinary pocket watch. Inside the pocket watch was engraved a phone number. At first you kind of think like maybe it's just like a vintage pocket watch and whatever, but this person called the phone number engraved, and they spoke to a person on the other end of the line who basically was like, okay, like, when do you want to set up your appointment? So this person sets up an appointment, I don't know, random Wednesday, let's say, where they're going to meet this person at a very specific location on this street, New York City. And then, not at all fearing for their life, apparently, they meet this guy who then takes them into some random, like, halfway hidden side entrance to a building. Probably like an old service entrance or whatever. They then trawl through the bowels of the building. If you've ever been in like a service entrance in a, building in New York City, you know what I'm talking about. Just like all the sort of hidden areas of a building. Eventually making their way up to the roof. On the roof, the building had the fire escape. And this was one of those buildings where the fire escape actually connects two buildings. If you've never seen that before, my building has the same thing. For some reason, some fire escapes, have like a little bridge across buildings, probably so that, you crawl up to the roof if there's a fire, and you can crawl to the next roof and then come down, whatever. So basically, they get to this roof of the building, cross over to another building, and they're on that roof. Then he's led to the water tower on the top of the building. They climb the ladder to the water tower, and there's like a door. And they enter the water tower, and in there is a whole speakeasy bar set up. And the guy sits, I think, maybe I'm like embellishing this. I was told this at like midnight. But I think there's like live music and stuff, like a little like live jazz band and whatnot. And it's just like full ambiance and whatnot. And he's served drinks all night, and I think they're free, and he spends the whole night there. And then when he's done and he leaves, he can never return again. But as he's leaving, he's given a pocket watch to gift to the next person. Isn't that amazing? So this happened years ago, and apparently it was some sort of like artist or performance artist maybe that set this up. My friend said that there was like a couple other things that this artist set up, like other types of things like this. I don't know. I don't know the name of the artist. If anyone knows anything about this, I would love to hear what you know. If you know the artist, or if you had this happen to you. It sounds so cool. I love speakeasies. I love like little hidden New York and stuff. Yeah.